Hello, everybody. This is
Hello.
Puppy Badass. You got Keith and our special guest, Mitch Haman. Welcome to
Hey, Mitch.
Hello. How are you guys?
how are
We're
you,
doing
Mitch?
great. How you doing?
Doing pretty well.
Welcome
All
to our
right.
show, Guitars or Journeys, and this is you can talk about your journey with your guitar from beginning or middle or end, or whatever you want to do on that. And we want to say hello to a few people that came in the chat. We want to first say hello to Cushman. We want to say hello to our brother Zach. We want to say hello to Dan Gorman.
Hey,
Thank you.
Dan, you made it.
The rocker of the house,
Oh, my
Charles
goodness. Here he
Green.
is.
My brother from a different mother.
Other. Yep. And let me see who else we got here. We got Timothy Richards
Hey, Tim, the man.
so far. Okay, and that's everybody I could see in the chat so far.
Give him
So,
a few minutes.
yeah, we're gonna give him a few minutes to come in. But thank you for everybody joining us. This is a new show, like I said. This one's called Guitars and Journey. It's so we can talk about anywhere in your journey that you have a guitar, and we go from there.
Whatever else you're doing.
Yeah. Um. So Mitch, as
Yes, sir.
everybody wants to know, and Charles as well, is how is Margaret doing?
My wife Marta, she's doing fine. She had knee surgery about coming up on 7 weeks ago,
Good.
and yeah, so she had her left knee done like 3 years ago, and then she had
Oh, wow.
her right knee done like coming up on 7 weeks ago. And the first 3 or 4 weeks were really tough, but she's doing well now.
Oh,
She's doing a whole
my
lot
bed is
better.
painful.
Yeah,
Wow.
very painful, but
Yeah.
she's turned the corner. She's doing well.
Oh,
Oh,
that's really, really good.
It's given out again. I don't
So
know
we
what.
all caught your show on Friday there on Halloween. That was such a great show.
very fun show. Everything
It
came
was
off really
so
well.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had
it was good.
Superman there. We had everybody there.
Yeah, I'm a big Superman fan
That
of
was
all
so
time.
cool seeing that.
Oh
That was
yeah,
just so cool.
that was totally awesome. I love it, and I had to actually look twice at the face because there's subtle differences. So I
Yeah, that was
so
I
good.
with AI. I'm just like always playing around with AI, and I put my face on. I got a couple clips from the Superman movies, and I put my face on it, and from but
That
that
was really cool. Then
it
you
was a
really
young
take a
face.
double take.
I was like 28, 1983.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
what that face was, and it came out well. Sometimes they don't.
it
And you
came out
find,
really well.
yeah,
It came out so good. I was just taking a double take on. Wait a minute.
I
Wait a minute.
I did use now. I took out the original music because I think you might Charles might have got a copyright claim. So, and I used somebody teaching you how to play the theme song, and I used that, and it worked out well. Came out well.
It worked out really good.
Charles Green
Thank you.
says
Carlos.
Mitch, my superhero,
Oh,
and Jeremy
absolutely.
from Strings and Plucks has come in. Say hi to Jeremy. How you doing, brother? I'll talk to you again soon. Um, yeah. So, what else have you got going on, Mitch, in your journey here?
Um, I'm doing what I want to do. I like just jamming against backing tracks I find on YouTube. That's it. I don't want to. I never got good where, I started real quick. I started playing guitar, I guess, like when I was 14, 15, 69, 1969, 1970. I took maybe in all the 50, 55 years, whatever, I took maybe 6 months of lessons total, right?
Yeah.
And, some people have like Charles, and he's going to deny it and everything. He's got this built in God given talent, and he might not think he
Yeah,
does, but he
absolutely.
has
It
it.
does.
And I could play
Yeah.
stuff. I could play stuff. I can't shred. I
Yeah.
tried. I've done everything what they
Yeah.
said. And then finally, I got a teacher said not everybody can play fast. Other
Yeah.
people say they can. And I finally got a teacher. Don't worry, you don't have to play fast. Play melodic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of concentrate on trying to play, your pentatonic scales, and I
Yep.
I just try to make stuff that sounds good or melodic.
Yeah.
And
When you do
You
a whole riff
ever,
like Charles does, and then he's talking about maybe he missed a half a note back then, you know he's good because that's a lot
yeah,
of playing
yeah,
he's doing. You know?
yeah. But Charles said he started playing guitar late. Now he switched over to bass, and
yeah.
Wow.
he's to me he's just as good. They're both good at, but he's really really good on bass. But to me, he's really
And,
really good
Well,
and
I
it's
on
a
think he,
5 string
guitar.
bass he picked up, right?
I,
Yeah, I think he can correct me if wrong. I think he started playing bass before
yeah,
sixth grade. Yeah,
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 yeah. He's play. I remember him saying he
yeah.
playing bass first, then he started
But he plays
guitar.
key. I think he plays keyboard too. He started.
So if he
So
has it
Charles
all.
knows a lot more. And you know what? Charles is taking lessons now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
So
yeah. Well, I know he's got one's a 4 string, and the other one is a 5 string that
right,
he got.
right. But I took my 55 years of playing. But I took like hiatus. I gave it up a couple of different times for like 5. I didn't
Yeah.
touch a guitar for 5 or 10 years and got back into it. So I probably haven't played continuously for 55 years, and I did play in a couple bands. One band did make some money, like when I
Well,
was really
cool.
young. Yeah, they made money. They played a lot of Beach Boy Beatles stuff, and
Yeah, yeah,
all they cared about is if I could play a riff. And
yeah.
I could play a riff, and they had other people, keyboard and other guitar
That's so
player
cool.
plays rhythm, but I just felt guilty because they could got somebody better, and I'm not good learning songs all the way. I just can't remember unless I have it up in front
Yeah,
of me.
yeah.
And I just like picking out parts of songs and I play it. That's all I do. And I'm fun. I don't need to do anything else. I'm retired now. I just like computer tech and guitar playing, and just with my computer software for the guitars and playing the backing tracks. I'm fine with that.
No,
Yes, Zach says he's been playing guitar since he was 1 years old.
Okay,
good for him.
very good.
That's great.
Yeah. Um, it's like I also have 2 basses. Both of them are 5 strings.
Right,
One's a Glary. The other one's trying to
Squire.
Squire jazz jazz
Okay,
bass. So
Oh, cool.
as I'm playing guitar, once in a while I'll try after I restring that Squire bass. I'm gonna try playing that a little. So Charles is gonna have to teach me a little on that.
Yeah, I grew up
uh,
around friends that were just unbelievable musicians. I had a friend that was playing Bach in like third grade, fifth grade. He was just insane. He could sing in like a zillion octaves. He he
yep.
uh he would sit there and play something. It was just unbelievable. And for me to try to sing with him, he'd have to dink, 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 and I had to try to match it to learn to sing. But he was something. He got to go with the state choir, and then he got picked for the national choir. Got to travel Europe in ninth grade. It's just unbelievable. Got to sing at Carnegie Hall. So those are the kinds of people I was hanging out with. So I was taking lessons from third or fourth grade all the way up to eighth or ninth grade, and I still was taking lessons.
really.
Everybody around me was so damn good.
Cushman says I enjoy playing the bass. Well, if you
Oh,
told me
cool.
that earlier, Cush, when you were on the show, I would turn around and probably get together with you and practice with you.
The
We'll
threat,
talk,
not a
Cush.
promise.
But so you started out when you were 14, you said, Mitch?
I think so, 14 or 15. And my dad bought I don't know if it was new or not, but I remember it was a K electric guitar. It was like $15.
Yeah.
And I got a few lessons with it or something like that. And he's trying to teach me how to read music, whatever. But anyway, but the action was so high. And I don't, just learning how to play. You don't know about action or pickups or whatever
Oh yeah,
anything.
I still don't know about action. So
Yeah, I just now I like it low. I didn't know anything about pickups until maybe probably I got back into playing this time now for 10 years ago. I
Oh,
learned
cool.
more about pickups in the last 10 years than I did before that. I never paid attention to what, you
Yeah.
know, humbucker was, single core. I never
Yeah.
paid. I mean, I knew what they were, but I never paid attention. But now
Yeah.
I know a little bit.
well,
I can set my guitar. I can intonate it and follow the
Yeah.
frets and all that. The only thing I haven't
yeah,
done is done any soldering. And
Yeah.
I'm sure I could do that, like swapping out pickups. But
Yeah.
last
well, I'll
time
be honest.
I used the soldering gun when I worked on laptops, whatever. But it's been a long time. I got rid of all my stuff, and I had a bad experience with a phone. I don't know if you all know this, but I was old phones I like to take apart,
Yeah,
make sure everything's out of it. But now they come with a built-in battery, and I was taking one apart even though you couldn't take it apart, and I'm using a utility knife, and I I touched the battery. I cut into the battery. What happens is
No.
it makes a chain reaction. It caught on fire right in my hand, right over here,
yeah,
Oh,
and
shoot.
and it's like a Mission Impossible, but it's burn. It's like a controlled burn. If I let it settle on the floor, nothing would have caught on. I got the fire retardant, but I'm picking it up with my hands, burning my hands,
No shit.
and I got like two burn marks on the carpet and one out on the vinyl flooring, and I had to go to the hospital because I burnt my hand. And but
Oh.
it didn't burn. Nothing got burnt on the house. But I had to get the carpet repaired and the vinyl repaired, like a
Shit.
$800 mistake, and then the emergency room, and then I couldn't touch the guitar for like 6 weeks, until
yeah.
my hand healed up. I don't
My
do that
son did
anymore.
that with a vape. I looked up. You remember how all kinds of different vapes started coming out when I got one and
Yeah,
it messed up? And I looked up a thing on how to fix it and stuff. And I was looking at it, and all of a sudden, boom! That
really?
sucker exploded. Oh, big time
Wow.
exploded.
In your
And it
face?
started a little fire right there at the bed. It was
Oh my
crazy,
god!
but it was a heck of a little explosion.
No, I
So
knew.
no
I should
messing,
have known
no
when I made
messing.
my mistake. I should have known better. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really dumb too because I'm sure they said do not do this and this, and of course I did it. I mean, it just went off like a little bomb, had a little fire, scared the hell out of me.
yeah, it's the same thing with me. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah, forgive me. I'm just having some difficulties here once in a while. For some reason, my mic kicks out, and then I have to
it's
click it
working
back
good
on.
now. Whatever you're doing now, but I heard it was
Yeah.
like early on. It was you're distorting
It
a little bit or something. I don't.
well, it stopped for a minute, and then I clicked on the mic. It came back on, but like me and Keith had the problem the other day where my mic actually kicked out, and you couldn't hear me at all. And the only way
Sounds
I
good
knew
now.
to do
Sounds good.
something is
Sometimes
reset it.
sometimes if you leave Streamyard and come back in, it'll fix things too.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
let you know. Yeah.
yeah.
That's really cool.
Okay. Yeah, because you
So
taught me a lot.
besides all this,
Okay.
you're into tech, huh?
Yeah, I got into like I said when I started like in the mid '90s, got into computer stuff, and then a year or two later, learned how to build my own. Then I went to took a course on how to fix PCs, so, and I got uh, a certificate saying that an A+ certificate saying I could fix computers, whatever. And I was doing it on the side, like mainly like all the people I worked with. Everybody I worked with, I probably fixed their computer at least once.
Wow.
Just doing it on the side. It was fun, but
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
really, really
it
cool.
was it was fun and annoying at the same time. It's like because a lot of them were my friends, and they don't call me unless you have a problem. And then I might get
Yeah.
called 11 o'clock at night. I don't like you know I don't fix any computer, just
Yeah.
mine or maybe my daughters or whatever. Some close
Yeah.
friends if they call me. But me, I got friends now, a close friend now that he only calls me when he has a computer problem.
All right.
But so
One
I don't do it too much anymore. I don't do it for pay or anything. I'm retired now. I don't do.
Yeah.
But
just to ask you, Mitch, if I had to leave the studio and I had to come back, would that straighten out that problem?
It could. I'm saying, yeah, not necessarily, but it could. I mean, I know when I sometimes to come in, my connection's not right, and I know it's not my internet,
All
so
right,
I'll leave
Tony.
and come back in. You could do that if you're having issues.
Yeah,
You can go back in. I mean, you got your right mic selected, right? You got your road.
yeah, I got
You wrote
right mic selected and
I
everything.
mean, you're sounding good now.
Um,
You're sounding fine to us
yeah, no, because
now.
it kicked out on me again. So, um, no, it's hit me.
See, see, that could be anything. I don't know. Do you ever do any speed tests to check you got a good internet connection?
1 2 1 2. I just had to switch it back over to analog. Now I got to set it default, but hopefully, for some reason, it switched over to the. Trying to think, it switched over to where my settings were.
Now, are you looking at the settings in StreamYard, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at the settings in StreamYard.
Yeah, you can select your whatever mic you want to
Yeah,
use.
it switched over to the webcam for some reason, and now I got it back on my default for the force
Mhm.
right. But for some reason, it switched. It's been switched. It
Hmm.
switched back and forth, so I don't know
Okay.
why. By the way, Michael. I mean, hi, Malachi. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And we got Michael B in here. Hey,
Yay, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
same here, Mitch. I
Yeah,
had to stop
he's yeah.
helping people and once figure out some friendships based on my tech skills. So, yep, it's like,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
had to go to work.
I like helping people.
yeah,
Yeah.
Here's an interesting story. Quick story. This is like, oh, maybe 20 years ago, or longer. I was in Staples
yeah,
and looking at stuff, because they sell some computer stuff, whatever. And a person was having trouble with their modem. This is before cable modem, fast internet,
yeah,
was around. And this guy was having trouble with his modem. And I'm listening to this guy talking. And I guess he's trying to sell him something. I said, and I butted in, and they threw me out of the store because I was trying to help this guy. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Anyway, long story short, I wound up helping this guy, and I got his computer working again.
yeah.
But they threw me out of the store because it was
You were trying
weird.
to sell him something.
They were trying to sell him something,
They
not
were
me.
trying to
Yeah.
sell him
They
something.
I'm
wanted to
trying to
buy a new
save him money,
computer.
or a new
Yeah.
computer, or a new modem, right? And I'm trying to save him some
Yeah.
money anyway. And I helped this guy.
Yeah,
I think I reset that. I did a complete reset, everything. It was Windows 2000. I can remember that. It was working fine. And it was just like, and I didn't ask for any money. I wouldn't nothing.
yep,
But it was like the guy wasn't real genuine appreciative. You know what I mean? And I wasn't going to take any money if he offered me, but just the way with, okay, thanks a lot. See you later. It
yeah,
where some people are real
Yeah.
appreciative. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm trying to help out. That's why I do stuff on, on my YouTube channel. A lot of people have trouble getting their DAW working. I do
yeah,
everything with a DAW and amp, guitar amplifier
yeah,
simulators and all that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't stream it live, and there's ways to do it. And I mean, I searched on YouTube. That's how I figured it out. So I did it. I put a video up on too. And if there's no information, and I especially when there's no information, I'll put something out there to help people. Like now, if you buy a Focusrite Gen 4, I think everything comes with loopback. So you can stream your, like, come in here and stream your guitar effects live, with software amp sims and stuff like that.
yeah,
And they don't tell you how to turn it on. They do. You got to read up, but you don't see anything online. I did a little video on that,
Yeah.
show you how to turn the loop back on and set it up in here. But I haven't done anything with my YouTube channel. And
yeah,
I put all my effort to Charles's show. I want him to
Yeah. And
his
that's a
show to
great show.
be successful.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really
Well,
coming along good. So good.
we're gonna have
I think so.
you and Charles one day get together and come on the show, and you guys to talk about your journey together.
That would be fun.
That
All
would be
that
cool.
that would but I also want to get Charles on the show by himself too, so we can talk about his journey.
Yeah, I worked. I guess it's been 20 years now. I was at work, and the security guard had bought a new computer for his daughter and had it mailed to her. And the guy dropped her or something. The whole thing was broke. And for $20, he got back the deal, and you could just shake the box and hear all these parts rattling and stuff. And I gave it
Yeah.
to another friend I worked with. He took it apart. He redid the whole thing, and he had all these handful of parts left over. The computer worked great. We used it for a few years. It was just
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta. Yeah, if you got a bunch of broken parts, you're gonna have to replace something in it. Yeah.
But I mean, it was gone. About 6 months later, he comes up. He goes, "Yeah, my kid finally got their new computer after that one got broken." And I'm thinking, well, I've been using that one you gave me for 6 months.
Yeah. I got one
It was
here.
pretty cool.
I have one here that I gave my daughter, and I we just bought her a new one, a laptop, and this thing's got to be 15 years old.
Oh
It
wow,
can't. It only has 4 gigabytes of memory, right? It
Yep.
can't. It's not capable of doing Windows 11. You can't bypass it because it doesn't have
Yep.
yeah,
the right stuff in it to bypass. But anyway, I put a solid state drive in it because it had a mechanical drive in it, and I did a clean install of Windows 10. And Windows 10, you can still use Windows 10 and you can get free updates for a year till like October something of 2026, but you have to sign in with a Microsoft account and then sign up for the extended updates. It's only security updates for a year.
Yeah.
A lot of people, and they just came out with that recently, And I did that, and the thing is, it runs. I can browse. It's not fast, Don't get me wrong,
Yep.
but it's usable. I can watch YouTube videos on it, and it's a 15-year computer. It's a Core i2, 4 gigabytes of RAM. I think I've got a 512 in it, um, and it runs fine. And I signed
well
up
that's cool.
for the updates, and I can't believe how good it runs for 4 gigabytes. Because really, in my opinion, you should have 16 gigabytes of RAM memory
Yeah,
for Windows 11. It'll run with less. I forgot what the minimum
but
was. Well, but
but
I 16. Like my wife's, her computer is about 7 years old. It didn't qualify for Windows 11 hardware wise because you need a Gen 8 processor, Intel processor. This had a 7, but everything else passed in it, and that I was able to bypass, and I got Windows 11 on there. It's working. It's working fine. And I took a bunch of it's a Dell, and I don't use it much, and but I just cleaned it up and took a bunch of stuff off. It's running faster, but I could add more RAM in it, memory in it, but she only does very little on it. It has 8 gigabytes,
yeah,
but she
Yeah.
says she's fine with it, so she don't want me
that's
to.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
So
mighty cool.
you want to show any guitars off, Mitch?
Um. Yeah, I can show a few. Like I said, I have mostly cheap guitars, right?
Mitch, I have all cheap cigars except my Epiphone that I got from Sweetwater. That's the most expensive guitar I got. So
Okay. I got a couple of those. This is from watching the Ball Shredder, Richard James. I think some of you
yep.
guys are familiar with. He really likes Leo James. So this is a Leo James Monsoon. I think this is the first edition, and I did have some trouble with it. I think the main thing is I had some high frets, which I fouled. I I didn't do the whole thing like some people do. I just did the high frets. There's a couple of them down here.
Yep.
I just took a little bit off at a time and retuned it into it. It's fine. It works fine. But I'm having trouble with the pickup. I have to, the pickup selector, the bridge pickup, it's not going on. I have to get in there. I haven't done it because I had trouble before and I got it working again, but I haven't, I might put a better switch in there.
Yeah,
I know I can switch that out if I want to, but I don't have a
That
soldering iron. And my guy, the guy I go to in town, he's really affordable, so it doesn't pay for me to buy the good equipment because he won't
yeah,
charge much. And then that was my first Leo James Monsoon, and then this is a newer edition. This one's a newer edition Monsoon. This one has locking tuners. That's basically what the difference is, and it's got a truss rod cover on it. Because I always take the truss rod cover off when I'm in. I
Yeah.
I never remember where I put them at. This one you just move it because
Oh
I'm
yeah,
always I'm always playing with the internet with the my action. I live in the north, and you know how it can get cold.
Yeah,
Where you're at,
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
and the heat. I mean, the changes in the season really plays a part on the neck. So I'm
Hello,
always
brother
adjusting.
Brian. Thanks
So
for joining us.
so I'm always adjusting it, if it needs it, and rechecking the intonation on. Uh, but this thing plays good. I had trouble with this too when I fixed that, but other than that, it really plays well. I mean, for a $230 guitar, maybe 180 on sale or a little cheaper sometimes. I think it's really good. It's not high end stuff. It's got El Nico Fi's, but
it sounds
probably
good though.
I love
some
the color.
Chinese El Nico Fi. Yeah, they do a really good job on the paint. I mean, I don't do any justice because I don't clean them a lot. It's
Well,
really
no,
dusty.
that's beautiful.
I need to
purple.
clean it. Yeah, it's really purple.
I
And
gotta get one of.
I have another Leo James.
I was trying to get my wife to get me a tease guitar. I wanted to get a purple telly.
If I ever got another guitar, I want to tease.
That's what I want.
All right, here. Ouch. This is another Leo James. This is a telly style Leo James.
Yep.
And
Well, cool.
this thing was I don't remember how much was under 150, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this I did very little. All I did was set the intonation up, in the action way I like it. And this thing plays good, really good. I'm not.
Wow, that's
I'm not.
amazing.
Yeah, I thought I was going to learn how to play country, and I can't do it. I tried, but you don't have
Yeah.
to play country with it. You can do anything. I just love this thing. They play good.
That looks
No,
like a
I think it's so
sparkling
great.
pink. Is that like sparkling pink?
it is. Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that's cool.
That is really cool.
That is really nice.
Yeah.
Those are my 3 Leo James, and then I got
Yeah, that's cool.
all right. Here's my most expensive guitar I ever bought.
Okay. That's beautiful.
Most expensive guitar I ever bought. It's
Wow.
2019 Gibson Les Paul Standard
Oh,
Blueberry
yeah.
Burst.
Well,
that's
that's nice. That's
But
excellent.
nice.
I mean, I love the way it sounds, but it is so heavy. That's why I got to use
Yeah.
a strap, and it does sound good. However, I still enjoy probably playing the Leo James better because not more than anything because it's more comfortable. I mean,
Yeah.
I still love Gibsons have those unique sound. They growl
Yeah.
in their humbucker. I just love that sound. And I have an SG, but it's packed away in a case. I can't get to it. And which I tried to sell, but I didn't have no luck. But those and my Stratocaster. This is American Stratocaster. When I got back in 2015, when I hadn't played in like 10 years prior or something like that, I treated myself to this. I think it's 2014 or 15 American Deluxe Stratocaster.
All
And
right.
I like this. This plays really good, locking tuners, and you can
Yeah.
see it. You can feel a difference. They're Fender locking tuners, but you can feel
Yeah.
a difference between these locking tuners and the ones on that Leo James. It's so much better quality, But I
Yeah.
did have some work recently. I had a fret job done, and I didn't have them replaced, but I probably should have had them replaced because it wasn't that much more. I didn't think about it at the time. But I mean, they were just indented. I mean, and well, my expensive guitars, I don't want to do any fret job
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
took it to my guy. It was only like $150, but he could have put stainless steels in. I think he said for $250 or $300.
Yep.
Wow.
But I said, just do this. But I probably should have.
What color is that, Mitch?
Sienna mist or so I forget exactly what they call it. It's like an orange. See, and
Yeah,
it's a metallic orange. Yeah, you can see a little bit of
like a
metallic.
metallic orange with
A little bit, yes, but
little
it's
hints of red in it.
very dirty. They all need to be cleaned.
That's no, a hint of red. I said it doesn't look dirty at all from here. Looks beautiful.
No, definitely a professional guitar.
Yeah, that, and then I have an. This is an Epiphone Les Paul standard.
You're cool.
When I wanted to get a see before I had a Les Paul, I wanted to get a real Les Paul, right? I mean, I had some like cheap Gibsons and stuff like
Yep,
that, or cheap Epiphones, whatever.
yep,
And I went to Guitar Center, right, looking at the
yep,
Les Pauls, like the cheaper ones, like Tribute
yep,
Series, whatever.
yep,
They're hanging on the wall, and they were not set up properly. I couldn't get a gauge on how good they were, right? And they had a U section. I saw this, right? It was a
yep,
2011, and I probably bought it like 6 years ago, I guess. And this thing, it played the way I liked it immediately, right?
yeah,
But since I had it, I replaced the Epiphone pickups. I got Seymour Duncan, the Jazz 59 set put in,
Oh,
yep,
wow.
uh, CTS pots, or CTS pots, and I think he put a switchware in here. I'm not sure, but it was a couple $100 for having all.
yep,
I paid my guy had it, and this thing just sounds really good. It plays really good. But there's a difference I can feel. I could if you hand
Yeah.
me. I thought, well, I think the neck's a little thinner than one here anyway, and I think the spacing is a little different on this than my. But it sounds great though. I mean, I try to sell it, but it's you won't get any money. I gave away the all the parts that were in it. I gave it away, and
yep.
I didn't think about it. If I wanted to sell it, I should have put the old parts in and keep the Seymour Duncan. It would have, but I don't want to get rid of it anyway.
Yeah, well, I got the Epiphone from Sweetwater that cost me $800,
Yeah,
and compared to the older ones, that one feels a little heavier than the older models I have.
that
So
one, that used Epiphone, I paid like 330 maybe about 5 years
Wow.
ago. Now this is uh, Boya and Zika. It's off brand Tele style. This was gifted to me from Richard James, the ball shredder,
oh,
because
that's
I
Oh,
cool.
like now he's always been doing these high quality videos, and he started doing live streams, and he was having trouble. I think I reached out and tell him I can do this, do that, and then we did a couple hangouts in here,
Yep,
and but really he just offered to me for helping him, and he kind of figured stuff out on his own. Really, I mean, I showed him how to use OBS a little bit,
yep,
and I was flabbergasted when he just gifted it to me,
yeah.
and this thing plays good. I got to bust the string. I got to replace the string, and this is a budget guitar, but a little more expensive than a lot of the other ones,
yep.
and I think it plays fine for me for my style. All right, I'm sweating too much. Yeah, but yeah, then the rest of them are. I have an Epiphone SG, and it's got the
Yeah,
P90s in it. I like the feel of it. I'm not a P90. Everybody says they love they're crazy about P90. Now, if I played it like maybe a Gibson P90, a higher end maybe I would hear a difference. But I'm just not. I just like regular humbuckers the best. You
yeah.
know.
Well, I'm still learning about the like you said, humbuckers, what they're called, pickups, and
Right.
just like tuners. And what I did is I ordered some Geiger locking tuners. That this is one that's going into my Les Paul downstairs Sunburst guitar, and I'm gonna be doing the cleaning the frets and
So you
everything.
so you got the right ones, 3x3.
Um, yeah, three on one side, three on
Right.
the
Right.
other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. To replace the older tuners that have two screws. These have one. And
So it's meant. Yeah. Richard James, he loves. I'm pretty sure he's a big fan of Geiger, even Geiger pickups too.
and
If I remember correctly.
yeah, that's to replace
I was
that.
going to
But
do that. I was going to do that on my Leo James, the Monsoon that doesn't have locking tuners, but you got to get
yeah,
the reverse ones, you know.
yeah,
But I I haven't messed with it yet, but I was going to, but I didn't.
but
I mean, it's fine. It's fine the way it is, really.
I'm gonna clean the frets, clean the board when I go to do that, and I'm gonna try to make a video, which I don't know if StreamYard holds the videos that record in the free thing for a while or not in my studio, because I'm gonna have to do it through that and then turn around and put it up.
You mean recorded in StreamYard?
It, yeah, my studio StreamYard, I got recording
All right.
studio.
If you do you use OBS at all?
No,
You can record that. It'll even sound better if you record OBS. I don't know what kind of computer you have. I know you told me. I forgot what it is.
HP.
Yeah, but what are the specs in it? You know, do you
I don't know.
like how much or the CPU and RAM? Because you will get a much better recording in OBS. You're limited to like 720, and especially with the free version. But with the free version of StreamYard, you're only limited to 720.
Yeah,
And with Stream or OBS, you're gonna, and actually their sound. I don't think StreamYard's sound is not very good. Nowhere near as good as EVMU or EVMux. But if you use OBS, you don't have to be on you don't have to be on the internet. You could just record, set it up, and if you want to get into it one day, I'll walk you through it. But I
yeah,
you got to make sure your computer can handle OBS. It
yeah.
should.
I'll check with you on that. Get with you in the future on that. Um, because if I could do it that way, and you just show me how to be able to transfer the
Yeah,
video over this StreamYard. So
yeah.
yeah,
You can see like when I do Charles' show, like
yep.
you see the plus sign there where it says present on the bottom.
Um,
But don't click on it. You see what
um,
I'm talking about?
there's
Ed?
a it says new layout.
No. On the bottom middle, you see a plus sign like in a TV screen.
Yeah, that's
All
the
right.
share screen.
Yeah, so that's you can import a video from your computer.
Okay.
If you have so when you save it in
Yep.
OBS, um, and that's how I do it for Charles. Now I'll download the videos again from different places,
Yep.
whatever he gets me, unless it's my own, whatever. And that's it. So it's real easy. It's not you want to get into that. You'll be able to do it. It's not difficult.
All right. I want to welcome in Munch Michelli
Hey,
and
Munch.
Steve Gunner. Nice
Hey,
to see you
Steve.
guys.
Steve.
Thank you for joining us. And he says hi, Ed and Keith. Steve Gunner.
Bad.
Yeah. And then I got the locking tuners for my diamond because they feel a little loose at times when I go to turn them. So I want to put some better ones. So I'm just learning how to do certain things. I did have to place, not in my diamond, but in one of my Les Pauls, because my wife knocked it over, the switch down here. And my brother Charles sent me one, and I forgot what brand it was, but it was through same people that Ben did a thing where I won the Joy um cordless wireless for the guitar in
Okay.
my, and I forgot, I think it's TCI or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
Snitch or something like that. I won on Ben's show. That's where he got me the switch, and I put that in myself. And that's when somebody told me you need a certain solder instead of using the regular solder that I'd have out in the garage. So I got
Right.
2 rolls of that. Hello,
Very.
Bert. Sorry. Hello, Birdman.
Birdman.
Hey,
Nice to see you, brother. I gotta try to find where I hit. This chat went so quick. It bounced. I They go quick at times. I trying to keep up. But yeah, I got that. The two of my guitars, two guitars, and
you got your
where I get
knob sitting
jams.
right there?
Huh?
You got your knob sitting right there?
Knobs? I
Yeah.
haven't got. I haven't gotten any knobs yet. I
Oh, I
am.
thought you already got them.
No,
No?
no, 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 no. Like I told you, Keith. I'm waiting a little while before I get those
Oh, okay.
knobs. I want to make sure I have the money to do that. They got some nice black knobs with like a tree or something like that that's in gold with a little bit of green that I'm gonna get for the diamond to replace the knobs on it. Instead of being all black, it'll be black like it mostly is, but it'll be gold like little tree and green to match go with the guitar to bring it out a little bit better.
Very cool.
But yeah,
Were you gonna bother opening the box you got?
um, yeah, I'll open that up in a minute. But I just want to ask
Just
Mitch,
wondering.
do you have anything else you want to share?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Um, I think I covered everything. I got a guitar. Like when I was 15, which is like 1960 or 1970. So I'm pretty old, right? um, and I got into tech stuff. I worked. I worked for a corporation called. It was called Maryland Cup Company.
yeah,
Um, we made disposable product goods, but it was Sweetheart Cup Company, which originated out of Boston, Massachusetts. They're around for many, many years, and then we got bought out like five or six times when I was there, five times. And
Wow.
I don't know how I kept my job because people were
Yeah.
losing their job every time they bought out. They got bought out. They got rid of people. But I was there like 3 days shy of 46 years, and
Holy moly.
so it's been 5 years ago.
Insane.
Yeah, my wife
Wow.
was there. My wife was there for 33 years, and she lost her job.
Wow.
oh, that sucks.
Wow.
But
Wow.
They should have
yeah,
gave you an early retirement or something like
well,
that if they're gonna do that.
when I lost mine, I was getting ready to retire.
Yeah.
It was perfect timing because I got like
Yeah.
6 months. I think I got 6 months severance pay, unemployment. Um, well, that took over after the severance pay, and then this was COVID. They gave me a little extra money for then. It was during COVID and all that. Just
Yeah.
things really worked out well for us, and
Wow.
I sold my house and we moved into a mobile home because it's easier for my wife to walk and get around. And
Yeah.
it just worked out well for me. But other people I worked with, they were younger, they couldn't retire, and
Yeah.
they were because they relocated. What happened is they didn't shut down; they just relocated because they got facilities all over the country. But they relocated from Maryland to Delaware, and it was like some people were living in Westminster, Maryland, and driving there. It was like 100 miles one way, roughly. And they would rent a room up for the weekends and come home anyway. And there's still people still doing it. There's some of the people that I know.
Wow.
But I just things worked out well for me, thank God. So, and I'm doing
Well,
what I'm doing now. I love what I'm doing. I'm doing playing guitar or mess around with computers and talking
That
with
is
you
so great.
guys and watching YouTube. That's what I'm doing with
That's great. That is so
my
cool.
yeah. Very
so
lucky.
That worked out great.
I'm very fortunate. And I'm very
yeah.
grateful too.
All right. Well,
That
like
is
Keith said,
cool.
I'm gonna do a quick unboxing mix
All
because
right.
I got one this from the members being a member at Fretnot, and it's supposed to be something like similar to a pedal, but it's a tuner for your guitar. You can plug it in like a like a pedal, and you can tune your guitar that way.
Right.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they put a big box, but a little smaller than you thought, Keith.
Oh wow.
Nice. Oh, is that,
Shoes in a big box.
Yep,
oh, I never see a wireless. That's a wireless guitar system and a tuner. Yeah.
that's what it says. Wireless system and a tuner.
Uh, Oh,
But it's
I
Well, that's
oh, you
handy.
know what? I have one. It's not wireless, so, but it's a tuner too, and it's a good one. And I forgot what the name brand is.
take it
Peterson or
out.
something, or and I don't even use it. Don't use it. I
Yeah,
don't
well,
even know
this
why.
they said it costs on FretNot $250.
Oh
They
wow!
sent them to test it, and as you can see, both sides have a hole for your cords or your
In and out.
wireless to go in it, so you plug it in. Um, I don't know if it takes battery. It's channel. It says channel scan, so don't look like it takes
Do you have
battery.
an yeah? You have another piece. There'll probably be like a receiving part that plugs into the computer. Another.
There's um there's a charging outlet for it and a out for AS charging. Um, says true bypass buffer on one thing, but they also give you. I guess this is a remote, which I got.
Hold it up.
Yep, it plugs into your guitar, so you can.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Terry. No, no, right here. Um, yeah, it's a remote that goes into the guitar, and then
The other one will plug into your Focusrite.
yeah, well, I can plug. This is a tuner that plugs into the guitar, I guess. So, and then the other one can plug in the Focusrite. Yeah. Then they give me a little charging
Right.
outlet.
Yeah,
So,
I had a
Oh,
couple
what's this?
different. I had a couple different wire systems. One of them was a Line 6 G10 or something like that, and the thing broke, and it was fairly expensive, like $200 or something, 180. I don't know. The thing was it wouldn't connect right. The USB, I think it was a USB C connection on the, and it just. And then I got a cheaper one off of Amazon where it just plugs into the guitar and then it worked all right, but I don't even bother using it. I don't even know if it still works anymore. I would get like artifacting noise. I wasn't a big fan of wireless systems. I mean, I know there's good ones that you could pay $500 or $600 that really work well, but I'm not doing that.
yeah, well, supposedly the other thing I haven't unboxed is we're waiting for Keith's pedal to come in because we wanted both together, so we want to unbox it together. That Boss T1000 has a tuner in it as well. So
Oh,
I could tune it with that.
I, Boss is good. I like Boss.
So what I'll use this one for is when I have my other guitar downstairs, and I'm gonna bring a little mini amp, and I'm gonna plug something into maybe for a headphone set when I go to practice down there, so it don't disturb my wife. I'll use that for a tuner down there.
You know, and I do everything with the headset. Like I have some speakers for Persona speakers. I never use them. Actually, I just disconnected. I cleaned everything up on here the other day. Cleaned up in here. I'll show you real quick. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but that's my other desk over here.
Yep.
I cleaned all that up. I had speakers behind the monitor. I'm just not
Yep.
going to use. Matter of fact, I might give them away or sell them or something. I just don't use it. I got little teeny speakers on this computer here
Yeah.
that I hooked up, but just to use on YouTube, it's just USB speakers, and because I just do everything with a headset. When I'm playing guitar, I rather use a headset anyway. I don't.
Yeah.
So I don't do recording. I mean, I don't really record professionally, or So
Yeah.
just I needed to make more room up.
Well,
So
it's like I'd use the speakers if I use them. If I had up here, I'd use them for up here where I'm not doing stuff with these, so I
right.
can hear them and I can talk through the mic like me and Keith. But
See, I think if you're playing music online live, and you don't
yeah,
have to, you can get away if you're by yourself. But if you're like in an environment like StreamYard with multiple
yeah,
people, it's always the best to have headphones on. If you're playing, we're obviously none of us are playing music right now or
yeah,
playing guitar, but I think it's always better when you have a headset. And yeah, you know what, I had the Boss Katana, Brian, the 100-watt one, and the only reason I got rid of it because I was just running out of room in here, and I liked it, and I used that. I never used it as an amp. Very rarely. I used it as an interface because it's got soft. You can use it, and you can hook it up as a USB. A Boss Katana 100 I had, and I just used it like that, and it was good. But I use Helix Native, the software now. I'm very satisfied with it. I don't use anything else, and I just
yeah,
think it works for my town. I'm not a tone searcher. I play with the same settings almost all the time, unless I'm trying to do something like Sultans of Swing or something where I want a cleaner sound or whatever. But I don't do. I just play with some rock and backing tracks 99.9% of the time. But I love Boss. I do like Boss stuff.
yeah,
Um, and that amp was nice, but I sold it, and because it just wasn't getting used. But I loved it though.
Yeah, I got a
yeah.
50 Boston Cinema. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Birdman saying, "Strings, did you watch the AVD music or and gear review on the West Creek LP style?" Um, Malachi saying, "Trying to save up some coin to get some of the new." I don't know how. Ken says it for
Carnivore.
Carnivore speakers.
carnivore speakers,
I
cut
never even heard of.
audio
I never even heard
studios.
of them.
Those are some of the best speakers I've ever reviewed.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
See,
that
I'm not up on any of that stuff.
Yeah, me
I'm
neither.
well, I'm still looking for my tone and
Hmm.
stuff like that. Um, what I like, and I found, even though it's Timu pedal, I found one tone I like on it, and kind of Keith likes it, and I sent him one. But I can't wait to try the boss out so I find it. And I'm not even, I'm still trying to learn, but at the same time, I want to get some good tone to it too.
Right.
So, and like
So I
I
had a
said,
Katana 50, and I had it sitting in a chair, and I knocked it over, and it went right down. The straight plug went right into it. So
Oh,
dumb.
so you have one too, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. So I got another one.
So you like it. So
I like it.
you yeah,
Yeah.
they're affordable.
Yeah.
I mean, I forgot what I paid for mine, three something. But I see them
Yeah.
used. I see the 50 used sometimes for as cheap as 130. I thought about buying one, but like I said, I'm not
Yeah.
going to use. I'm not going to use it. See, if I use an amp here, it's even when I have it turned down low, it's my wife's it'll
Yeah.
disturb her. And I do have a THR 10X. It's a Yamaha practice amp,
Yeah. Yeah. Those are
and,
great.
and that you can use the software too as an interface. But she would complain on that, if if I don't use it with headphones or whatever. So
Yeah.
I don't want to disturb her. And
Yeah.
but I was trying to sell that, and Charles was going to buy it for me. I was going to sell it to him, but then and I probably should because I don't use it. But I don't think
I
it
play
sounds.
out of
I
Can
need
we
to
just
start playing with it again because I used to like it. But the last couple of times I used it, didn't sound as good as it used to. I don't know. I have to try it again. Maybe I was doing something wrong because I use it with the software. You get a little more,
Tim
a
said I
little.
play out of tune all the time to see if anybody notices. Well, you wouldn't be playing
Yeah,
around Michael that long. He notices right away.
yeah.
It
I would.
bothers him
I
when the guitar's out of tune.
yeah. I hate it too.
That's funny, Tim.
Brian said Ed learned the curve, but soon there are many cool things on GST 1000. I got one
Yeah.
that
I think
every bit as good as heck.
Frank C has. I think he's got the 1,000. He's got the 1,000, and
Hey,
he
Garfickle Horrors, Bill,
he's
how
got
you
one of
doing?
the. I forgot what that one. The line 6. Not the Helix, one of the lower ones. I can't remember if he got rid of it, but I think he's got the Boss 1000 too. He has all that, and he's got it. He's got a Katana. He's got a little teeny one. I think he has a bigger one too. He's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Um, Let me do this real quick, Mitch. Anybody that wants to do a private hang after the show, I'm putting a link up, so just jump into the studio after I put the link up, and we're gonna be on the show in about 4 minutes. So anybody that wants to come in for the private hang is welcome. Hopefully, Bill, maybe Dan Gorman, and Jeremy will come in. Now, okay, anybody that wants, but hopefully some of these people, even Brian, will come in for a little chat afterwards. But the link's in there, so anybody wants to pop in now, and when I end the show, we will go to
So,
private chat.
Mitch, what's the name of your guys' channel? It's on.
Hey,
I know
Mitch.
it's on at 7 on Fridays for me,
10 p.m. on the East Coast.
Eastern. Okay.
It's just Charles Green's channel. Um,
Yeah.
Rocking it up with Chuck and Mitch, but it's on
Oh,
Charles's right
cool.
there.
Yeah,
Charles Green's channel right there.
I
Right.
just want to say, Mitch, Edward, and Keith, you guys rock. Great show. Thank you, Charles. That
Thank
means a
you so
lot to
much.
us.
That means a lot.
Thank you, brother.
That's why we picked Superman. We couldn't go wrong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Um, be honest with you, to let people know, next Sunday we will have Brian from Searching for Tone on our show.
I will be there.
So that will be a good one, and I'm
That'd be
looking
really
forward to
good.
it. I've
Yeah.
been wanting to get with Brian for a while, and finally got a chance to have him on the show.
Good man.
We'll
Good
hear
man.
all kinds of
Yep,
good stuff, I bet.
yep. We
And
got
then you even,
Brother Timothy's in the back right now. He's gonna wait for the private hang. Anybody else wants to jump in to oh, Brian says thanks for having me on. I appreciate it, Brian. I've been looking forward to finally being able to talk to you in person on screen and to have you in my show. So it's something I'm really looking forward to.
we're going to learn
Um,
a lot.
yep. And the following Sunday, we will have Jeremy from um, Strings and Pucks on the show. So I'm lucky to get them available ahead of time. So
Yeah.
um, next Saturday, we will have a show on Monday, which is tomorrow night. It'll probably be a hang, unless, well, I'm not going to be able to get guests for Monday show on. So it's going to be a hang day. Um, Next Saturday, I will not have a show because they got me working again until I finally find out what they're doing at work. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a shows on Saturdays, but I will have one on Sundays at noon, and I will have one on Mondays at 5 for sure.
Cool. Okay, it's
Um,
time. I want to thank
yeah,
you very
it's
much, Mitch,
time.
for coming. It's
Thanks
so
for
nice
having
having
me.
you here.
I
No,
Thanks,
thank
guys,
appreciate
for
you.
it.
having. Really appreciate it.
I'm
You guys' show
dropping
is just doing so
link
good.
one more time. I'm gonna give you a minute to get into the chat. I mean, into the back room if you want to join us for a private hang. I'm gonna give you 1 or 2 minutes, and that's it, because I gotta end this show. And Mitch is
Thank
gonna
you.
have to go because he has to take care of Margaret. And
Football.
thank her for being so patient with us.
Thanks for having me.
No,
Oh, I
thank you.
appreciate it because I
It's really
know
great
I
hearing all the stuff that you've gone through. It's super
Thanks,
nice.
Steve.
It's really
yeah.
great. All
So
right, it's 10:01, so we're out of here.
yep, it's 10:01. We're gonna be out of here. The link should be still set up after we get out. You might be able to click on it the morning of the private chat. So everybody have a good day. Thank you very
Thanks, you
much
guys.
for everything, and thank you for watching the show and being a part of it. All right, bye.